Chapter 1. The refreshing breath of reality. The problem with a man's self-image is that it's rarely objective. Most people will either treat us as though we are better or worse than we actually are, making it difficult to know our true place. Likewise, we often either have the cockiness to see a potential we haven't achieved yet, or the flavor of self-deprecating humility that limits us from seeing the man we could be instead of the man we are. For this reason, we recommend assessing where you're at with numbers. If you care about financial success, use calculators to figure out whether you're in the top 40%, top 10%, or top 1% of income earners. If you care about fitness, figure out how your physique and strength are developing in comparison to others who have trained for around the same amount of time as you have. If you have an industry and a skill set, figure out what it is that the top of the field is doing better than you and what you're doing better than those beneath you. Take the temporary pain of being brutally honest with yourself about where you stand, the fact that you're not where you could be, perhaps not even where you should be, and turn that pain into the incredibly empowering state of acceptance. Acceptance that your old way of life won't cut it, and that it's time to change. Chapter 2. Growing Pains. So now that we know you're not at your potential, and more importantly, we know why, we can begin to fill in the gaps. Imagine a man who's made some progress, but hasn't exactly established himself in the world yet. Let's say he's an aspiring pilot. His strengths, visible mostly to himself and those close to him, include having a charming personality, good bone structure, and being smart with his spending habits. His weaknesses, visible mainly to the outside world, include the fact that he wants to be a pilot, but isn't one, the fact that his grooming and style are lackluster, and the fact that he currently works a low-income job. Early in his self-improvement journey, rather than focusing on his strengths, like becoming even more charming and accentuating his good bone structure, this man would clearly grow more if he addressed his weaknesses. And that is the core of this video. You need to work on what is weak, not what is strong. This man should go into the accelerated program at his university to become a working pilot soon. He should level up his grooming, and he should aid his money matters by increasing a weak income rather than bolstering his already strong saving habits. You may not be an aspiring pilot, but you are a man with strengths and weaknesses. If you are just getting started in your self-improvement journey, be sure to bring your weaknesses up to the level of strengths. You'll be shocked at how doing this will naturally translate to an increase in competence, and competence feeds into your strengths without you even realizing it. Chapter 3. How to transform weaknesses. A fixed mindset is the enemy of transforming weaknesses. Believing that you're good at what you're good at just because you're gifted, and believing that your weaknesses are some sort of unbreakable curse, are limiting beliefs that need to be thrown out of your mind as soon as possible. Yes, gifts and talents can accelerate your upper limits and learning speed. Weaknesses can limit them, but improvement is something that we are all capable of. Even if you have something as inflexible and genetically determined as a short height, you may not be able to become taller than someone gifted with a 6-foot frame, but you can appear taller than a previous version of yourself through posture, clothing, and hair. If you can change something as physical as how tall you look, imagine how much you can change things like your manner of speaking, your physical strength, your intellect, your skill in your craft, and how capable you are in areas that you currently perceive as weaknesses. The opportunity to shape who you are as a man is not to be taken for granted. It is to be seized. Good day.